Hello, everybody. If you're here, it's to heal and evolve. I did a channeling this morning and I thought I would share it with you. It appears to be all about the eighth dimension, which I believe the being that came through was from that dimension, although the being itself was very much able to access many higher dimensions as well. But it was talking about the eighth dimension. So let's get into it. What do you want to create? Whatever it is, when you come into your heart, your ego lets go and pure intention expands to be the greatest presence. This is what you can choose to be in. It is accessible to you. When ego reduces in this way, which is the only thing it can do in the presence of pure love intention, we know who we are at our core. We have no doubts. There is clarity and energy of selflessness. The energy of selfless being becomes your state of existence. This is the eighth dimension. You know, pure gratitude and wonder and bliss, as you call it. We know this state as something more normal. But you, beautiful beings, have the full range of existence. That is to say, that is not necessarily your normal, but when you know it and choose it, this is awesome and phenomenal to us that you do choose it. When all else in your world entices you and offers you something that is not this state, it also means that you are choosing to be different. And we don't underestimate how hard that is to be different in your societies. You are so incredible, beloved ones. We see you. So this was very much speaking to all of us that are on this path to discover and explore more, go inwards towards exploring what else there is rather than this 3D reality that we live in, 3 and 4D reality. So for me, this is something that bit by bit over a period of 27 years, I've been exploring for myself, and it's taken me on lots of different paths and explorations from all aspects of the physical healing, the emotional healing. And although I've visited spirituality and it's been a part of my knowing for many, many years, it's really come back in finally again after all these years of understanding and navigating and learning how to work with the body mind, to release what we don't need to carry, to heal what needs to be healed in this lifetime. So if you're on that path, you know it. You know that that is what your life is about, as I have always known mine. So I'll continue. So after they said, "We see you," I found that very emotional as they were coming through with such love. It was, and this is a being that comes through to me, I think, very regularly. It's full of pure love and healing and wisdom, and it feels very of the angelic realm, although I'm hesitant to say it's an angel because I'm not sure around my beliefs around that, but it's this high energy light being, this high vibrational, high dimensional light being. They said, "We see you and we are supporting your every step. Please know this." The more you choose this way, the more we can support. It makes us more available to you energetically, vibrationally. The connection is stronger. When you pay attention, you will know this through inner sensation, through a sense of greater protection, ease in life, and your challenges. We can help you in navigating and transmuting your challenges quicker and with more ease. And then there's being referred to something that they helped me with recently when I was feeling very frustrated about something, and I was really consumed by feelings of frustration, and they came in directly to help transmute that and gave me a method which I will be sharing next week, August the 12th, on the day of the eclipse, on my Patreon. I'm going to do a live stream and share this method for transmuting emotions that they gave me and stepping into the love state of consciousness, which was all part of the one experience that I received, that I was assisted with. So go over to my Patreon, become a paid member to access this one. It's only €8 a month. Anyway, I'll continue. So they referred to that moment. You will notice our energetic presence in what you would call strange coincidences around you, or solutions coming quicker to your path. This is not favoritism. It is simply to do with energetics and our ability to interfere or assist. We can do this more easily when there is an energetic or vibrational match or bridge to your energy and vibration. It's like an unspoken permission for us in a way. So they were explaining here how when you are aligned with this energy, when you are going inwards and attuning to this energy, these higher dimensional energies and vibration and states of consciousness, they can more easily access us to help with our path, to help align us, to help make things easier, to make it smoother, to help us overcome our challenges and navigate them. And they were saying it's not favoritism, because I was thinking, gosh, that sounds a bit like if you're not doing that, then you're not helping. And they said, no, it's not that. It's that it's like a bridge, an energetic bridge that we can access you easier. And you will see it in various ways. You will know it in your body. You will feel it. You will see it in strange coincidences or synchronicities around you. And you will just have this sense of greater protection and like as though you're in the flow, this sense of that things come easier to you and solutions come quicker, and it's easier to overcome your challenges, navigate. Okay, we are here to help. This is the state of pure intention that I'm communicating about with you now. So at the beginning of this, I said this state of pure intention. When we go into the heart, we come into this pure intention state where the ego dissipates, because that's all it can do when you're in this state. The ego doesn't really exist in this 8th dimensional state. It disappears and the state of pure love intention comes through. Helping, supporting, giving is natural flow of this state and is the love state. The higher dimensions are very hard, if not impossible, to describe to you humans currently. This will change as your progression and expansion continues. And then you'll be able to understand more at a cellular vibrational level, at a felt level. It is not to be perceived through thought or abject conceptualism. Therefore, it cannot be transmitted through description, through your words. Come more and more into your sensations. This opens the doors to all that I speak of. Go inward. So we do have access to higher dimensions, but it doesn't, what I was told by this, one of my guides, this light being that works with me, is that you can't describe it in words. It can't be a concept. It has to be felt. And as we keep going into the heart, keep accessing these higher states of consciousness, these higher dimensional states, we will understand our evolutionary path, and our ability will continue, and we will be able to access higher and higher dimensions. And it's through feeling, through sense. You can't do it through thought, and it cannot be described in our human words. So this was a very beautiful, very powerful channeling that I was grateful and lucky enough to receive. And this is what I'm being guided to a lot now, and I believe many others are as well, coming into this through the heart, which is acting like a portal. They also describe it to me as like a stargate to the higher dimensions. And this seems to be very much the way in for us at this time. So the more we can drop into our heart, and you do that through awareness, going inwards, relaxing, letting go of your mind. Let your thoughts be on the surface. Your thoughts won't stop, or initially they won't stop. Just let the thoughts be on the surface and go into the heart through the feelings of gratitude. What are you grateful for? And it's not, again, a thought process. Oh, I am grateful for this and I am grateful for that. Nothing happens at that thought level. Not in this way. Go into the feeling and your heart will naturally expand. You will come more into the heart energy. And through that sense of gratitude and visualizing, you can use visualization, all those things that make you feel grateful. You know, whatever it is, the small things, the people you love, your pets, animals, nature, the kindness that somebody showed you, whatever it might be, whatever you're grateful for. For people like me who have been through serious illness and nearly dying. So I underwent a double lung transplant 11 years ago. And I went through that pre-dying stage. And since that time, it really opened me up to massive gratitude. So whatever it is for you that brings you into this state of gratitude, that can be a great way into your heart energy. And the more you can step in there, the more you will open up to these higher states of consciousness. If you're interested in more of these, and a lot of this heart work, this healing work, this going into higher states of consciousness and this love state of being, join me on my Patreon. I ask a very small donation. It's just €8 a month, and you will have access to a lot of things, including my live streams that I do every month, where I talk about a particular topic, a facet of healing, a facet of emotional healing, physical healing maybe, and these altered or higher states of consciousness, the heart center. And then I do a guided practice. And then there's time for Q&A at the end. So go over there, join us over there. I love doing that live work. There's nothing quite like it being live together in the energy. And the more I do of these every month, I only recently, a few months ago, started this Patreon, and I'm noticing that every month the energy is building. So my guides are coming in to assist and bring more energy into those monthly live streams and access to all the recordings and the live practices. So all these beautiful practices that I'm building up in the library over on my Patreon, you will have access to that as well if you become a paid member. Subscribe, comment below. How are you experiencing these times? They're difficult times, but I keep being reminded that be aware that what we're seeing around us is a holographic overlay that is not actual reality. You can dive inwards, go inwards to access the truth, to access your truth and these higher states of consciousness. And you will see and feel how unreal, you might be sensing it already, how unreal some of the crazy stuff that is happening in the world right now, how it feels. Like you might even be saying, I catch myself saying it like, this is too crazy. This doesn't make sense. It's just weird. It's because I've been told that it's a holographic overlay and that it's not real. So watch where your attention goes. Let it play out. There's nothing too much that we can do. It's not to say just bypass it, ignore it all. Put your energy where you want your energy to go. This is really important. So when we bring our energy into the love state, we are creating bridges all the time towards those higher states and to make those higher states accessible for others. I was also told by a Sirian channeled being last week that some of us are acting as transmuters and capacitors for the energy, the light that is coming into Earth right now. Not only from our sun, but from another sun. I think it was a star, I think it was Sirius star group, because this being came through from Sirius. And they said that some of us are acting as a way to harmonize and reduce the intensity of those energetics and that light that is coming in to the earth right now. So the more that we can tune into this and help harmonize that light, the more is accessible to everybody here on earth. Thank you for being here. Comment what your experience is. I'd love to connect more with you and join us again on this community, so that we can all work together to raise the vibration. So as always, bringing so much love to you all, and I'll see you again next time.